was not effective in the game up until in the second half.
Mbappe is not a striker. He's a winger. I did not expect less from Mbappe. The fact that he's playing Barcelona, his future enemy, playing from the wing, you get the best out of him. Like I said before, Barca is Mbappe's future enemy. He should be ready to meet them at any time. Even in the future, he's going to play them and he's going to score more goals. Barca just they make noise. They rob them. They come your home. The day you're ground, they rob you. They open my they complain. They're robbing me now. They're robbing me. Shame they catch you. Today's game is just a complete definition of both teams have problems. Barca have their own problem. PSG have their own problem. PSG just got the new coach, Enrique, right? Enrique was Barca former coach. What do you expect? The coach will just come. He didn't know what to expect from Barca. He will tell PSG players what to do to avoid what Barca should do to them. You understand? Barca scored first. I told my guys that see this game, game still full. It means a game plenty. That one goal, Barca was now leading with 2 goal difference. I told my guys that see this game, game still full ground. You see the power for floor. If to say Mbappe start from the flank and maybe they played Gonzalo Ramos from the 9 or Colomani or something like that from the 9, would have been seeing something like 7 or 6-1 by now. Because I'm sure Mbappe would have gotten a hat trick. This 2 goals was not enough. Because Mbappe is actually wasting whenever he's playing the 9. You notice he's not expressing himself very well. He's not being a talkative in the game. He's just very quiet. And that's what the Mbappe will know. The Mbappe will know is the best. He can function for a complete 90 minutes without getting tired. PSG have defensive error. Like PSG, they don't have very good defense. The same thing goes to Barca. When that game started and Barca did not have the red card, I was convinced that it's either that game go to extra time or PSG could win the game. I was very convinced that PSG must qualify, no matter what. Forget about that red card, because before the red card, Barca was not playing anything. They were playing Barca football before the red card. It's just good that they have not scored. Barca got one chance and scored. That does not define the match at all. Barca were under pressure. PSG had the possession even before the red card. You see this Kunde guy? You see this Barca defender Arroyo. That guy and Gabriel. You understand? Gabriel from Arsenal. They too they show themselves. Say they physical and they strong. You know if you dribble me, people they dribble not they plenty. You see last man, they argue among. As long as it is a foul, there's nothing about whether it's a yellow card or not, or it is not a card at all. It is a red card. They argue. It is non-debatable. You don't debate a last man. You don't debate it. It is a straight red. You get it? It is a straight red. There's nothing like can they let the ref help. The contact was not too much. There's nothing like that. As long as it is a foul, it is a red card. Barca is a good team when they hold the possession. Without the possession, Barca is not a good team. I said so. Barca could not hold possession in their home, in their ground. They could not hold possession against PSG because PSG is playing with a coach that knows Barca football. A coach that can actually hold possession. PSG was holding possession before Arsenal, before Barca scored, you know, right? It's just that they've not scored. And the reason why they've not scored because the Mbappe was playing from the 9. There was no, and the other guy playing from the flank. He was playing well, but he could not penetrate as good as Mbappe would do. Even when he penetrated, he could not score. The only thing he could do was to cross, create chances for Mbappe, which Dembele now scored. So I expected PSG to win this game. Everything I got from the game was well expected. Forget about the red card, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything because from the beginning of the game, Barca was defending. They were defending from the beginning of the game. They were defending till the end. Forget about that goal. You understand? That goal was something that PSG would have actually avoided. Yes, Yamal going from the right wing, crossing the ball, something you could avoid. But yes, it happened. Just like Man U. Man U no go play anything, they will get a chance to score, don't Liverpool. But it doesn't justify the game. Man U don't Liverpool in Anfield 0-0 or drawing Liverpool in Old Trafford 2-2. It doesn't mean Man U played anything. PSG had the better option to win the game. That is them to result today. See, the third game ended draw in aggregate. They went to extra time and anything happened. I would have still said that PSG played the better football. From the beginning of the game, they played the better football. You can check the possession, check the chances created, check the shot on target, check off target. You want to see that Barca did not have any chance in the game at all. There was no chance. Forget about that red card. There was no chance. at all.
Okay, let's talk a little about Kylian Mbappe. It was a Kylian Mbappe showdown. Now, dude was able to get 2 goals at the end of the game, but if we look at the first half, he could not do much. Like, there was nothing from his end. He almost did not even have a position, because whenever Bakola was on the left wing trying to pull in a cross to the right, you don't find Kylian Mbappe in position to make a tap in. You see him struggling to go to that same left wing. You also see him on the right wing. So he was not effective in the game up until in the second half.
Mbappe is not a striker. He's a winger. I did not expect less from Mbappe. As far as he's playing Barcelona, his future enemy. The reason why Mbappe did not play very well in the first half was because he was playing from the wing. The reason why he not played better the second half was because when they scored Barca came out. When Barca come out, he has the chance now to go to anywhere. Left, middle, right. As a striker, you have the chance to go to heaven anywhere. So then, if you notice, PSG now play the counter attack. That is why you enjoy Mbappe. That's why he's better in the wing, where he's going to be free from defenders. He had more chance because of his counter attack. That's why you now show how good Mbappe is. He was actually ahead of all Barca defenders. He got the cross, he shot it. The goalkeeper made a good save, which Barca defender, as useless as they are, they took the ball and gave it back to Mbappe. He scored a sweet goal. Very easy. You don't need to stress yourself. Mbappe is not a striker. Playing from the wing, you get the best out of him. Like I said before, Barca is Mbappe's future enemy. You should be ready to meet them at any time. Even in the future, he's going to play them and he's going to score more goals.
All right. Okay, let's also talk about Ousmane Dembele. He scored at France and he also recorded a goal, the equalizer, to cancel out Rafinha's goal. He came back to Barcelona. You know, he was a former Barca player. He came back to the hostile atmosphere. And how do you think he fared?
He already scored them in France and he celebrated. It doesn't mean anything to him. They are a very small club. The club that are owing money, that don't even know how to sign players. Is that the club? So it doesn't matter. If you can score them, you get. I would have been happy if he had sat on their stadium and folded his hand and showed them his back. Dembele. Back in Barca, France, show them his name, Dembele. Barca fans, they say, if you come their ground, they go boo and boo. Who your boo here? First call go first. Maybe when I officially draw for the match first. Before I begin to talk about to boo Dembele. You score Dembele, but I say you won't boo him. See there until tomorrow. So Dembele was the man of the match today. Forget about Mbappe scoring 2 goals. You cannot close Dembele in any game. It's very difficult. Even the first leg he scored. You understand? Second leg he still scored. You cannot close him. You can never silence him. Even before the red card, Dembele was the only player creating attempts. You understand? He was the only player taking shots everywhere. So he's a very good player. You cannot close him at all. You cannot.
Okay, lastly, let's talk a little bit about Barca. They got 3 red cards: Araujo, Xavi, and then one of the coaching staff. Don't you think that affected them psychologically? First of all, they lost their defender and it just took them off guard. Already PSG were dominating the game attacking wise. They were forced to defend, and then they lost Araujo, which added to it. And then they lost Xavi, and then they also lost one of their assistant coaches.
Listen, as a Man U fan, I've watched us being robbed without the contact. But here you're seeing contact. Anything from the back. I am in your back now. I'm running towards you. You want to score a goal, and I drag it from the back. Can they contemplate on that thing? It is clear now. They cannot. You cannot contemplate. It is a red card. If it was inside the box, it's a penalty. Xavi kicked something. He was angry. He was shouting at the ref. He still wanted to kick something. What do you expect?
Red card.
What your card? The other guy, they gave him yellow card.
They gave him yellow card the first time.
First half. He came back and continued. Another yellow card. Simple. Everything is clear. Barca just they make noise. They rob them. They come your home. They rob you. Same day they catch you. You still get man to talk. They're supposed to slap them if they open their mouth to talk. The day you're gone, they rob you. They open my they complain. They're robbing me now. They're robbing me. Same day they catch you. The day you're gone, they rob you. They complain. No, there was no robbery. Barca players are so aggressive in terms of defense. They don't have to defend. Arroyo is not a good defender till tomorrow. I will say it. Now, if you think Gabriel for Arsenal is not a good defender. He's trying because of his Saliba is actually making him look better. If Gabriel dey under pressure, you go clear penalty, you clear red card. You see they show himself. Calm down, may God use you. Allow your goalkeeper to do this, or you go and you run ahead of him and stop him. No go to say you want form savior. You want save on a team. You go pull leg, go pull hand. They will give you penalty. Red card, you get out of the field.
Alright, that's it from us. For viewers watching us for the first time, this is Everything Football with Kizzy and Otis. We want you to kindly like this video, leave us a comment, let's get your thoughts on the game. We're going to give you a kind response. Kindly subscribe to this channel. You're going to see the subscription button, the option to subscribe here, or it should be somewhere on your screen. So kindly hit on the subscribe button. We want you to be part of our community, and so you're going to see our videos the moment they are released. So hit on that subscribe button, like the video, leave us a comment. We're going to give you a kind response. Until next time, we remain Kizzy and Otis, and this is Everything Football.